Hi, welcome to Joyful Mom. My name is Tami Lewis. I am a speaker, entrepreneur, and I am the founder of Joyful Mom, a place where we pour into moms and give them joy, passion, health, and abundance in all that we do. I believe in you, and that's why I'm here. Today, we're going to talk about the pit. Have you ever found yourself upset over something and you don't know what to do with it? So you kind of just internalize it. You sit on your bed, you might eat some ice cream, you might eat some chocolate, and you binge watch for a couple of hours, right? Has those few hours ever turned into a day? Have they ever turned into a week? That's the pit. And what I've found is that there are times when moms, I've done it too, sit in that pit and it starts to get comfortable to the point where you're down there and you're moping, and honestly, you pull in a couch and you hang up some pictures on the wall and you go, you know what? I think I'm going to stay in this pit. I'm just going to plant myself right here and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to mope and I'm going to feel better because I'm eating ice cream and everybody else sucks. I just said that. And I'm going to sit here in this pit and I'm not going anywhere. It can happen, and it happens really quickly where you don't even realize you've sat there. What I want to do for you today is go, are you in that pit, or have you ever seen yourself in that pit? You see, the first thing we can do is recognize it and go, oh, that's where I'm at. I'm in my pit and I've put up some decor and I've stocked the fridge and I've kind of got a plan right now to stay here. When you recognize that, you then have a choice. You can stay there. And sometimes, Mom, I give you permission. If you need permission, I'm giving you permission right now to stay there for a day. Did you hear me? To stay there for a day. Then you need to make a choice. Are you going to stay there longer, or are you going to do the things that you need to do to get out of that pit? You see, there is an actual ladder on the side of the pit. And a lot of people don't recognize that ladder. They just look around at their decor and they're like, this is where I'm stuck and I can't get out. And what I'm here to tell you today is there is a ladder in each and every pit. You've just got to be willing to find it. And it may be a hard climb up, especially the longer you've put yourself there. The longer you have stayed there, the harder that climb up to the top is. So let me show you today one tool that I use to get out of that pit. Oh, believe me, I have a lot of tools. In fact, I will tell you at the end of this, I have a class that I offer that teaches you the tools to get out of that pit. No joke. It is a class that gets you from chaos in your brain to calm and confident as a mom. And you walk that journey with me. Oh, see, I'm telling you now, you walk the journey with me for about 3 months of video and back and forth and talk with me about it. And you will find yourself having the tools completely ready to get yourself out of any pit you're in. I promise you. Yep. You will have the tools by the end of that time. So anyways, I'll tell you about that class at the end. I wasn't intending to talk about it right now, but it fit. And I love the class. So right now I'm going to give you one tool that I use that has gotten me out of my pit. You see, I've been there before where I've sat there, and I remember very clearly one time sitting there in my pit. I was on my bed. I was crying, and I'm like, Lord, I don't know that I want to get out of this. I literally don't know if I want to crawl out of my pit or if I just want to stay here and let the world just figure itself out. And I sat there with God and I said, I don't know, Lord. And He told me very clearly I had a choice to make. I could sit there. That was a choice I could make. But you know what? It would hurt my children because they needed me. I chose not to do that. Or I could get myself out of the pit and intentionally, no matter what was going on around me, work on my own inner being. And that's what I did. I said, okay, Lord, this is what tool do you want me to use? And this is what He gave me. It is my 30-day of prayer and oils protocol. And this is called the Happy Day protocol. And so I combined it with prayer and oils. And this is what got me out of that pit. And I will tell you, my life changed. And the circumstances that were around me, those changed. because my heart became softer. And as I climbed up out of that pit, I saw the world better. It works. All right. So this is essential oils. If you haven't ever used essential oils, please, there's a link below to a class, I believe, that talks about essential oils, and you can always sign up with me. That's always an option. Let's talk joy. Joy is the first one I use. I put it on a roller ball. Why? Because it's super strong. And if I put a drop on, it's just too much for my senses. So I put a roller, I put it right there. As I put that on, I did this every morning during that 30-day of prayer and oils. I would put it on and say, Lord, I choose joy today. Today, may your joy be in my heart. That's it. It wasn't a deep prayer. And I made the words up every time. Something to do with joy. Then I would use this oil, Harmony. Harmony allows your body to feel in harmony with what's going on around you, right? I would take one drop, put it on my hand. I'm not going to show you this part. I'd rub it right on my belly. And as I rubbed it on my belly, I would say, Lord, I choose to be in harmony with my family, because it was my family that was in turmoil, right? That's where my pit was. I choose to be in harmony with my family. Thank you, Lord, that you bring that to my life. Then, oh boy, this one. This is my favorite of all of them. This is Valor. This is courage in a bottle. If you haven't heard about frequency, I've got another YouTube video that talks about the frequency, particularly of this one, Valor. Just do a search for, I'll make it pop up at the end of this video. Okay, Valor, I would put one drop, I'm going to go ahead and do this, on my wrist. Okay, that's a little bit more than one drop, that's fine. And I would hold it together, and then I would ask the Lord for courage. Lord, give me courage today to be the best mom that I can be. You see, this is the tool I used to get out of the pit. Why did this help? I'll tell you that in just a second. Let's finish the protocol. White Angelica. White Angelica is basically, it is the frequency that repels negativity. And so I put a drop in my hand. I can get a drop. There we go. My bottles are almost empty, so I'm having to pound them. And honestly, I take this one and just go, Lord, I choose to be positive today. And I just put it on everywhere. I choose, Lord, to be a positive influence in my family. That is my happy day protocol. You see, I combine oils with prayer. Now, I said I'd tell you, why does this work? This works because it's purposeful. Yes, the oils are fabulous, but honestly, the part that really works is verbally speaking with the oil and making a purposeful choice that you are getting yourself out of the pit. You see that? You can't climb up that ladder without purpose. It doesn't just happen. If you don't choose a choice, make a choice, you will sit there. And even if you continue on in your world and do your errands and such, you still see the face? The face shows it, right? The face shows it. To get out of the pit, you've got to look to that ladder and go, what am I going to do to climb up? This is what I did. My 30 days of prayer and oils with my happy day protocol. And I'm telling you, after 30 days, my situation did not look so dire. Why? Because I'd cleaned up the mud. I'd taken the pictures down in my pit, and I'd climbed up the ladder and made a choice. All right, if you would like to join me, I told you I would also tell you about my class that I offer. It's called Taking Control of the Chaos. In this class, I teach things like this. It's literally 5 to 10 minutes a day, and it's on, where's my phone? It's on an app on your phone, so it's super easy to access. Every morning while you're brushing your teeth, you push play. And I come in, yeah, right there, hello. I come in and I teach you something that week to really focus on. It's purposefully getting out of that pit, right? It's purposely climbing up the ladder, whether you're in a deep pit for days or you're just like, you know what, I need some confidence in my life. As a mom, as you gain confidence, then you become a better mom. It just happens, right? And you are fabulous. But sometimes we need a friend beside us, a mentor beside us saying, hey, have you thought about this? And in Taking Control of the Chaos, I talk you through that. The course is $197, but honestly, it is so well worth it. You get the course, you get my first initial course, which was called Emergency Stop to the Chaos. And that actually teaches you how to get 20 to 30 minutes a day in your home of quiet space. That alone is worth $200, right? Seriously, for a couple nights out on at a restaurant, you could pay for this 3 month course, and it will walk you through the tools you need. If you don't need the tools now, guess what? Eventually you will, because everybody's got a story and everybody goes through something that they need a tool to get out of. And that's what I offer you. So I hope you join me with it. Honestly, I've gotten feedback after feedback that this is life-changing. Somebody said to me the other day that this was the Taking Control of the Chaos course was the positive empowerment she needed in her home, because it gets your mindset of confidence and calm in your home. God bless. The link is below. Please join me on that. I will also put a link to the Happy Day Protocol, or at least like a PDF file or something like that, down below. I would love to have you join me and go deeper in this journey. Okay, that was what I had to bring to you. Oh, yeah, that was all. I'll tell you more later. Make sure you like the channel. Make sure you subscribe or like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below to me, please, if you've ever found yourself in a pit. I would love to know if you found yourself there. Maybe I'm the only one. I don't think so, because I talked to a lot of moms who have said the same thing. But let me know if you've found yourself in one before, or if you find yourself in one now. Okay? God bless, and I will talk to you soon.